Hi everybody, my name's Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Cancer. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So if this is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. And remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And just a reminder, go ahead and go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can sign up for the newsletter, and that's going to let you know about the upcoming classes and events that are coming up. I am going to be traveling. I'm going to Australia beginning May, and I'm going to be traveling around the country. I'm in the United States and to other countries doing conferences and also meeting with clients in person. I really meet with people over Zoom, but if I'm in that area, I have no problem meeting with you in person. It's actually a lot of fun. So if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and sign up for my newsletter. It's at the bottom of every single page on my website. And there you can also book, sorry, it's hot in here. I'm going to turn on my fan. There you can also book a personal reading with me. Sign up for the online tarot masterclass. The deadline for that is February 28th. If that's something you're interested in, please sign up. It's taught live over Zoom. Okay, so there's that. And I have one coming out that you can go at your own pace. So that one is on Sundays. And I know some people said that they're just not free on Sunday. It's family day. So I'm going to create a class where you can go at your own pace. So we have that coming out too. What else do I want to tell you? Also, I have a missing person consultation that I do. I'm able to use my psychic abilities to help you locate someone, whether they are missing from a kidnapping or an abduction, or they've just disappeared off the face of the planet. I am able to use my skills for that. So that is something you can also book on my site. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, and the most important one, I have a manifestation class coming out in about a month and a half, 2 months maybe. I'm working with my web designer now, but just so you know, this is going to be huge. It's 16 weeks, and if that's something you're interested in, please go ahead and sign up for the newsletter. You will be the first to know. It's 16 weeks because you need to be able to change your mindset. I'm going to meet with everybody on a group Zoom call once a week to keep you accountable, to help you make that shift, answer any questions, and we kind of check in, right? It's a huge shift, and when you can do it, you'll see these incredible transformations. I personally am a master manifester. This is if you want to manifest a person into your life, if you want to manifest money, abundance, prosperity on any level. It works for everything. It's definitely, I think it's a proven technique that has definitely come into play. So anyways, if that's something you're interested in, definitely sign up for the newsletter, and you can also send me an email and reach out to me. All right, but the newsletter's the best because you guys get first shot at signing up for that class. Okay, Cancer, this is for you. So I cleanse, shuffle, and I meditate, and I ask for the strongest energy to come through in the cards. What does the universe want to tell Cancer today? Judgment card, heavy card, 10 of Cups, beautiful, and the 9 of Cups. Then we have the Page of Swords. We have the Temperance card. Beautiful cards for you. Oh my God. The King of Pentacles. So if you've been following me, you know when you get this card, it's a loaded card. It is the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, because that's the Hermit character in this deck, and all 4 aces. Every tarot reader has their own unique relationship with each individual deck. For me personally, that's a loaded card. It's like winning the lottery. Cancer. You're winning the lottery. That's in the guidance and advice from Spirit, and I will get to that as we go on. Your opportunity is the 7 of Wands, and your challenge is the Knight of Challenges, aka the Knight of Swords. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. First card out for you in your recent past is the Judgment card. That's a powerful card to have in your recent past. This is when you're able to turn around and look at your life, taking a compassionate review of your life. This is not to beat yourself up or gaslight yourself over anything. You are literally looking back at your life and you're getting these life lessons. You're looking at the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful. That word needs to be part of that phrase. You're looking at everything and you're taking it all in, and you're getting these life lessons. And that's the knowledge and wisdom that you're going to carry with you into the rest of your life. But when this card comes up, you are literally looking at your life in review, and you're asking yourself the big questions. Who am I right here, right now, at this exact moment in time? What makes me happy? How is my health? How are my finances? Am I happy with my family life right now and my friends? Do they still resonate with me? You know, you're really asking the big questions. What's your philosophy? What's your strength of character? And you want to know the opposite. What's your weakness of character? You know, you're asking these big questions. Do you like what you're doing for a living? Do you like your retirement, your pets? You know, are you happy where you're living, your location? So you're asking like all the big questions, these things that really matter to you. And that is what you're gaining when this Judgment card comes up. That's your recent past. So that tells me you did a lot of work. That's a heavy card. You look at that before you go into the World, which is the next card. In your present energy, we have the Ten of Cups. This is happy, joyful family. In this deck, it's a family of dappled unicorns. They're very rare. This is rare. This is telling me that this is your idealized family life, right? Whatever your version of family is, but it's breathing that rarefied air. They have chosen to be happy. They've chosen to do things that bring them happiness in this life. A lot of people choose to be miserable. They really do. And I don't think they understand that they're caught in that loop, that they have the power to change. But here you're choosing happiness. You're choosing this happy, joyful family. You're choosing things that make you happy. That's your present energy. Into the near future, we've got the Nine of Cups. That was the 10. Now here's the 9. This is the wishing card. This is getting some type of emotional satisfaction for what it is that you want in your life on any level. Career, friends, family, finances, just day-to-day living, right? Just these certain things that you have, like, do you like your life? Do you like your routine? Do you like your relationship to your environment? It's just like these things that we get through every day. Do you like the food that you're eating, right? It's the wishing card too. What is it that would make you fulfilled? Are you there? That 9 tells me that you're there, but yet you want a little bit more, and that's when that 10 comes in for that happy, joyful family. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. Yeah, a lot's coming in. Beautiful energy for you, Cancer. All right. Let's get some clarifiers. We've got the Page of Swords, which is here twice. It's literally right below it. I'm just going to show you. Same card, different deck. This is what just came out as a clarifier. This is below it in the guidance and advice from Spirit. Amazing. So we've got the Page of Swords, the Star card. We've got the Magician. We've got the King of Wands. We have the Two of Wands. And we've got the Five of Pentacles. So right here in your recent past, this Judgment card, it's called the Council of Animals in this deck. It's being clarified by the Page of Swords and the Star card. This tells me that you're really doing a lot of detective work. You really are asking the big questions, because he's a detective. He's looking for answers, and he's looking for the truth. This is the sword. This is the suit of swords. So swords are thoughts, words, ideas, truth. It's communication, and that's what you're doing. You're literally looking for it. So you are doing the work. That's going to bring a lot of hope, faith, healing, renewal. It's allowing you to follow your North Star for this type of guidance. You're really tapping into this universal truth for yourself. It's a thing of beauty, actually, when someone actually does the work. The payoff is incredible. And Cancer, that's exactly what you're doing. You've really gained those answers. And now in your present energy, powerful cards. The Ten of Cups is being clarified by the Magician and the King of Wands. These are master manifestors. He is the king of action. He's taking bold steps to create something for himself, self-actualizing. But the Magician is also here. So this tells me that this is a long-term goal, what it is that you're working on. So you're doing big sweeping steps. You're able to recreate yourself. It's what the belt represents. And you're in charge of all the suits. You're in charge of all the aspects of your life to really make something special happen for yourself. The wands, the cups, the pentacles, and the swords. As above, so below. And you've got the infinity sign. That tells me that you're really capable of creating whatever it is that you want for yourself. Doesn't matter how hard it is. If you're determined and you have that will to power, this conscious will to create, you can do it for yourself. And because you have the King of Wands there for you, he's basically the kind of king where he's going to win the war. He might lose a battle here and there, but he's definitely going to win the war. He's very determined. He's bold. He's courageous. He's charismatic. He's creative on how he's going to win. He's not doing anything underhanded, but he's very creative on how he's going to win. And he really doesn't have any fear. And he's got some protection. You know, I feel like he's getting divine protection. And I feel like that's something that's coming in for you around this. That's your present energy. Then we get into your near future with this 9 of Cups, that wishing card, right? Really creating something that's going to be satisfying. It's being clarified by the 2 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles. You need to get it clear in your head what it is that you want to bring in. This card is telling you need to clarify your intention of what it is that you want to bring into the world. This is getting your idea clear in your head what it is that you want to bring in before you begin the manifestation process. And right now you're doing the brainstorming. You're figuring everything out. We also have the 5 of Pentacles. This is the card of lack. So this is talking about you feeling like you're left out in the cold in some issues. And this is Pentacles. So that's going to be in the 3D. That literally is your health, your finances, career, friends, family, pets. This is travel. This is housing, location. It's everything in the 3D. So for some reason, you feel like you're missing something, that you're lacking something. And maybe that's part of that wishing card. You want to fulfill that feeling of lack. So the thing about this card is the way out is to focus on your strength. Now you gained that in the Judgment card. You're looking at your strength of character and your weakness of character. This is the card of lack. Not necessarily weakness, but lack. Maybe you are lacking a skill. Maybe you are lacking finances. Maybe you're lacking a partner. You feel left out in the cold. Whatever it is that you're lacking, that you're looking for, it's to focus on your strengths. And that's your way out of this card, this feeling of lack. And that will help propel you forward with a positive momentum. Okay, that is your current energy. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. So the first card out is the Page of Swords. And like I said, same card, different deck. So this Page of Swords is saying if I spend 5 minutes thinking about something, I can definitely get the answers and find my way out. Spirit is definitely saying look at things intellectually, because swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. Really look at things, look for the truth, communicate the truth if need be, ask questions if you need to of yourself or of other people around you. You're really searching for these answers. So that is huge, and literally that card is right above it. It's a different deck. Then we have the Temperance card. In this deck, it's called the Forge. This is about times of stress and times of relaxation, right? So good times and bad times. Stress meaning bad times, right? Relaxation meaning the good times. And there's like a pendulum that swings, right? Because life is ebb and flow. But what this is telling me is that when you get to this point, when this card comes up, that tells me this is the card of balance and of harmony, that you've been able to alchemize that mood swing, that knee-jerk reaction, maybe to swinging over to times of stress. It's that attitude of this is not my first rodeo. And you're able to process through any times of stress because you're able to come at it from a place of maturity and balance. Right? You've been through it before. The first time it might happen to you, like the first time you have a death in the family or a divorce, it's traumatic. Okay? A divorce is the death of a family, right? At that moment, whether it works out positive or negative for you, it's still a traumatic incident that you're having to go through. You're being dragged through the courts. You know, you've got all these things that are happening. Even if it's mutually agreed upon, right? So it's your emotions, and, you know, it's something that you go through. later on, you can look back and say, okay, you know, I'm glad or I'm not glad that I did it, but I went through it and I see how I handled it, good or bad, or what I would do different. You know, that's you not making a judgment, but it's about you looking back to gain that life lesson, to get that experience and that wisdom and knowledge from it. So this is about you being in balance and having harmony in the good times and the bad times. And if something is bad, you're really able to, I feel, neutralize it at this stage with that. And that's what Spirit's calling your attention to. Then we have the third card in the guidance and advice from Spirit, which is the King of Pentacles. Like I said, in this deck, it's loaded. The King of Pentacles, the Hermit, and all 4 aces. This is talking about the ideal life that you've worked really hard to get. This is about you also having the Hermit's enlightenment to be able to hold on to what you have and to know its worth and value and to know your own worth and value. Because if you don't know your own worth and value first, you really can't attract a lot of positive things into your life. You're going to start repelling. And so this is one of those items where he knows his worth and value. He's very happy. The Hermit is there. He's done the inner work, right, to get to that point. But it's also all 4 aces put together. To me, this is also a bunch of new beginnings, because that's what aces are. Got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. So we're looking at the Ace of Swords. That is a triumphant breakthrough in clarity and vision. That's a triumph of knowledge and wisdom. To me, that is a new opportunity in gaining truth, maybe even in communicating with your partner, because that's also the sort of communication. I just feel something bigger and brighter is coming through, and just even if it's just clarity, that's huge, because sometimes people are always living in the clouds, let's say, where they can't quite get that clarity that they need on a certain issue. Then you have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is about the Ace of Love. It's your emotions, your intuition. It is literally about love. It's also your connection to Source, right? So it's that being in that flow with your mind, body, your heart, and your soul, literally being connected to Source. You are in the flow, and that's when things flow easily for you and to you, and you are in that beautiful vibration. You might even have a new opportunity in love if you're looking for love, and that could be platonic or romantic relationships. That could be with a pet. That could be a moment in love with maybe your career or something you're in alignment to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be with a person. It could be a person, place, or thing. Maybe you want to move to your hometown. You haven't been there for 20 years, but you're so in love with that memory and what it is, right? It's that kind of idea. You have a new opportunity in that. Then we have the Ace of Wands. That is a passionate new beginning. It is literally out with the old and in with the new, giving you this new beginning. And that could be anything. It's just that spark to take action, to take a step on it. Then the last ace is the Ace of Pentacles. That is a golden opportunity that literally presents itself from the universe. And the golden pentacle is coming out of the universe's hand. You will be presented with an opportunity. It's more than one, to take a new step, a new adventure, a new beginning, a new person, place, thing, finances, your health, different opportunities that might come in for you. But you have to have discernment. You have to have that clarity from the other Ace of Swords to be able to see it. Right? Because a lot of opportunities can present themselves to you, good and bad. You need your own discernment to see what is appropriate for you, what is good for you. All right, let's go ahead and get clarifiers. Oh my God. The King of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Now, this one does not have the loaded meaning that this deck does for me. Just want to say that. But look at the synchronicities, okay? It's not a coincidence. This is meant to be. This is a synchronicity. That's amazing. Okay, King of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. We've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Nine of Cups, which is the card above it, the wishing card that's in your near future energy. Okay, so when we're looking at the guidance and advice from Spirit, we've got this Page of Swords, and it is being clarified by another page and the King of Pentacles. So this is telling me you're going to have a new opportunity. It might be something that Maybe it's not something you've considered before, or if it's let's just say it's someone to date. Maybe it's not your type, but it's such a great opportunity. If there's such a wonderful person, that you're going to take that chance. This is a page, so it's a young energy. That tells me that maybe it's something that you have not done before. So like I said, the type of person that you haven't decided to date before. You thought, well, not really a good fit, but you're going to branch out and try something different. It's that kind of energy. I'm not saying that that's your situation. I'm just saying that's an example. So this could be just a new opportunity. Maybe you are, let's say, maybe you play tennis, and then a new opportunity. Maybe now you're being shown racquetball or pickleball or just another racket sport or something completely different for you. Maybe it's swimming. Instead of being on a court, maybe you're in a pool. It's that kind of energy. You're being shown something different, but you also have this maturity. So whatever skills you have in one arena, you're able to transfer them into this new opportunity that's coming in. So you're really able to have that wealth of experience that you've done so far in the world, and you're able to apply it to this next chapter or this next opportunity that comes in for you. And that's great because you get to use your skill set, right? You get to flex. Then we've got the Temperance card, and it's being clarified by 2 sevens, the 7 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. This is talking about being very strategic. So when we've got these times of good and times of bad that are really stressful, right? You're really able to be strategic, and you're able to go with it. You're able to see the truth of the situation, and you're able to be very positive and strategic on how you navigate whatever is coming up for you. And that's definitely a plus. You're not letting it get to you. We also have the 7 of Pentacles. This is you at a crossroads. That tells me that you're literally looking at all the work that you've done, and you're asking yourself, do I like where I'm at right now? And that ties into the very first card that was pulled with that Judgment card, where you're asking yourself the big questions. You are at a crossroad, and you're looking at everything that you've done in the 3D right now, with friends, family, pets, career, housing, location, travel, retirement, finances, health. I think I said that. And it's everything that you're looking at, and you're just taking it all in, and you're saying, I've put so much into this. Am I getting what I want out of it? And if you are, then fantastic. If you're not, now you're able to pivot. Maybe you're able to make a few tweaks to then change your life. But you are definitely assessing everything that's going on, and you're being very strategic about it. Then we have the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, and all 4 aces. And that is being clarified by the 9 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. So I just want to show you, and it's right above it as the main card. This is your near future energy. This is part of the guidance and advice from Spirit clarifier. Same card, different deck. So when we're looking at these cards then for the King of Pentacles, we're looking at a couple of things. We're looking at you trying to become self-satisfied. We're looking at you to do things that really make you happy. I think you've been pursuing your passion. You've been doing a lot of things that have made you happy, but you're not 100% fulfilled with this card. This is a 9. You will be 100% fulfilled when you get to the 10, which is your present energy. So this tells me you're almost there, and Spirit is pointing that out. But with this card, they're both cups. With this card, this is the 5 of Cups. So you might have some feelings of loss or maybe even regret that come up. This is the card of bereavement. So again, this could be like divorce, a breakup in a relationship, the loss of a loved one from just a death in the family. But it's really something that has really hurt you on an emotional level, because we're talking about cups, and probably hurt your heart. Because again, cups are going to be love. It's your heart. It's your intuition. It's your connection to Spirit. It's your emotions. And he's very hurt. So he sees these 3 cups that are spilled. But if he would turn around, he would see 2 cups still standing. And he could drop the black cloak of grieving and turn around and see his 2 cups, be grateful, have that card of, it becomes the card of gratitude, and he could start building his cups up again. Go to the 3, the 4, this is the 5, move through the 5 and go to the 6. So he can move through this process, or maybe in the next chapter you don't even experience this, you just go straight through. But this is about how you handle a situation, And that's similar to what the Temperance card is talking about. You go through a grieving process. You don't deny it, but you also don't stay in it for years on end. Some people do. Like I said, some people choose not to be happy. Well, everybody grieves and you go through it in your own right, but you have the choice to be how long are you going to be in that situation. So let it become the card of gratitude for you. Okay, that is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. So you have an opportunity with the Seven of Wands. This card really talks about you standing your ground. This card talks about you setting up boundaries. So you're defending your position. I like this because that means you're not settling. You're sticking to your guns. You are absolutely going to do what it is that you want to do in a very positive manner. You just are telling people around you that maybe they have a misunderstanding, they have a fear of success or failure in their own issues, and they're projecting it onto you, and they don't want you to do anything that makes them have to look at their own lives. You know, sometimes people support you, sometimes they don't, and that's when you really get to see who your friends and family are and how they treat you. But this is about you really standing your ground, defending your position. If he wanted to, he could breathe fire on them and kill them. All right, so he's choosing not to. He's got the high road. They do not. So that's what's happening there. That is an opportunity for you to defend your position, stand your ground, set boundaries, and to not compromise. Excuse me. Then we have your challenge position, which is literally it's called the Seeker of Challenges. This is the Knight of Swords in this deck. He is blocking you on your life path, and he's not going to let you pass until you confront him. He is the Knight of Truth. He is the Knight of Communication. He's a swift-moving energy, but in this case, he's standing right there to block you. He wants you to confront the truth of your situation. It's in your challenge position. Now, does your challenge position mean it's impossible? No. It just means you have to work a little harder at it, and then you can attain it. The opportunity is easy because it's an opportunity. It's there for you to pluck. It's right there. So you just work a little harder. And to me, because this is swords, that means it's just a little harder at clarity, a little harder at maybe asking more questions to gain that truth and insight into what it is that you're looking at. But he really wants you to confront something in your life before you go further on your life path. Well, isn't that interesting? Because like I said, the very first card is that Judgment card. You're asking yourself the big questions. And we've got two page of swords, and they're the detectives and asking it. So there's a lot going on for you about asking questions right now in your life, right? Because my main focus is always going to be about your personal growth and development. Because that's how you learn, so you can expand it out into whatever it is that you're looking at for career, finances, and your health, whatever it might be, relationships, right? But you want to gain that inner knowledge. And that can be a hard knowledge to gain for people. Sometimes it's really hard to see yourself. You know, that does take a skill. That is know thyself, right? Okay, so that is your opportunity and challenge. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. Okay. So we have the King of Cups. We have the Emperor card. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so when we're looking at your opportunity for you to stand your ground, set those boundaries, and really defend your position, right? I love that. In a positive way. It's been clarified by the King of Cups and the Emperor. Well, the Emperor, by the way, is all four kings put together. It's that beautiful divine masculine energy. The kings, and in this case the Emperor also, because he's all four kings put together, is that beautiful outward divine masculine energy where you look out at the realm. The queens look inward, and the Empress is all four queens put together. Well, the Emperor is now, in this case, because you have the King of Cups here, now it's two Kings of Cups, one represented by the Emperor and then one over here. So that tells me that it's really important for you to double down on your emotions, like still waters run deep. And this is you, Cancer. You are water. So we are literally looking at Cancer, looking at your emotions, following your heart, checking in on your intuition, and that's how you're making these decisions for yourself. You're not just using your intellect, you're really feeling into it with your emotions before you take any action, and that's how you're gaining a lot of your insight. And with this Emperor card, it's about you being a boss and really owning it. This is that Aries energy, but this is about you owning your decisions, you're owning your thoughts, the words you choose to describe yourself, people, situations, because words have power, and you are definitely coming at it from a very mature position, but you're following your heart. And that is huge. That tells me you've done a lot of inner work with these cards, with what's going on right now, to allow you to process and move forward that way. That's your opportunity. So your challenge with this Knight of Swords is being clarified by 2 Pentacle cards. So while that is an air card, so thoughts, words, and ideas, now we're looking at the 3D. We're looking at the earth realm. So this is literally, these pentacles are in the figure of the tree of life. This is about friends, family, pets. This is about leaving a legacy behind. What is your idealized life that you're striving for? It's right here on this card. It's everything in the 3D that I've been talking about in this reading. So this is about you figuring out what it is that you want. And that is a challenge for you. And that's why he's blocking your path. He wants you to get it clear in your head what it is that you're looking for. You've been asking so many questions. Well, get it clear in your head. Just like this card is like, clarify your intention. So it's maybe writing it down on a notepad. You know, you don't have to share it with anybody, typing it on your computer, but getting the words down and then looking at it. Maybe you put it away for a day, come back and look at it at the end of the day. You add things around, add, delete, move things around, and you're making it more concrete as you're going through this exercise. So he really wants you to do that before you go further. Now that's the challenge position, so maybe you're avoiding it, maybe you don't want to do it, but it's there for you, and it'll help you get to your idealized life. He is presenting you with an opportunity. He takes one steady foot in front of the other, and this is that slow and steady wins the race. If you are able to do this exercise, it helps you get further along your path to the idealized life that you're looking for, bringing this pentacle and getting this knowledge and wisdom as you're moving forward in your life. He is literally walking towards your future. He is the slowest moving knight. He's not even moving on this card, but he is moving towards your future. So it really benefits you to do that exercise. Okay, that is your opportunity. That is your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. Okay, excuse me. I have to go get my throat coat tea. So that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. And also if this resonates with you. I'm going to be traveling. Like I said, I'm going to Australia in May. And I'll be going to a lot of other places too in the United States and elsewhere. So I would love to know where you're watching from. And I'm going to go ahead and go to conferences there. Okay, so there's that. And you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can sign up for the newsletter. It's at the bottom of every page. You can also read reviews about me to get an idea about who I am and what I do. You can book a personal reading with me, sign up for the missing person consultation, the online tarot masterclass, which the deadline is February 28th. So if you're interested, go ahead and read about it on my site. And then if you have any further questions, reach out to me. But you can go ahead and book it straight through my site. There are a few spots left. So if you're interested in it, please go ahead and sign up. And what else to tell you? I do one-on-one tarot also. Some people don't want to be in a group and they want to do it one-on-one. I'm in the process of putting that option on the website, but I do that. All right, everybody. I'm sending you lots of love. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.